to Ezisolution system. The previous video I posted today was actually speaking about how to set up the multi-location system from the central head office server. But now I want to speak on how to set up the remote location, meaning another branch, another either warehouse or another of your shop. At this time, I want to set it up now to communicate with the head office. It means the system will recognize the head office. So we are going to start now. First of all, you should have downloaded the RetailMan and installed the RetailMan. At this point, I'm going to use this installation here. Okay. There are two different ways to handle this. One, after the installation in your branches, meaning the head office, you are done installing in the head office. When you install the software in the remote location or the system you want to use for your warehouse or the system you want to use in any of your branch, and you want to configure it to communicate with the head office, after the head office is done, then all you need to do is to come here. You can pick up the backup of the head office. Now, I want to teach you using the backup of the head office. Let's say I'm looking for, okay, let's use this as the backup of the head office. Then you restore the backup of the head office. That means when you are done in the head office, all you need to do is to download, do a backup, take your backup, go to the remote location and restore it. Now, after the restoring to the remote side, you close the software. Remember, I'm using this, so it will recognize the head office. Now I want to switch over. It will recognize the head office. First of all, I bring it here. Then you will change the parameter. Now, okay, remember, while you are setting up in the head office, you have set up all the license of all the locations. Now the system recognizes the second location. Then I will look here. I type the password. Then you come over here. You need to clear the entire data. You can clear all this. Then you put in the password. So you can see that I did not clear the stock file. Although even though you clear it, I didn't clear this very one, debtor file and creditor file. Meaning you don't want to clear the customer's name, the client name, and the supplier's name. So these two, if you clear any of these, it means that you are clearing the customer's name and the supplier's name. But for leaving them, it means we don't want to clear them. Now I am not clearing this one because I don't want to clear the stock file, the list of the products you already have in the system. So that is why I'm not clearing 1, 2, 3. So I want these 3 to remain in the system. But if you choose to clear all of them, there is no problem about that. The data synchronized, we synchronize everything from the head office, it will come back. What matters is after restoring, you clear the ones you choose to clear and it's good you clear as I have just done. Then you do file indexing again. Okay, remember we are setting up location 2. Close the software and you open it again. Now I log in again with the master password. I'm just using 00 into 4 as my text so that I don't need to be typing a longer password. Remember, the license here is a temporary license, just 30 location license, meaning that this software will recognize up to 30 different branches, and all of them will communicate with head office on standalone in each of the locations. Thank you. So now you come over here. Because we have set up the file, you have to come over here. Because we have set up the FTP account from the head office, you see there, since it's the backup that we restore, then you test your FTP to be sure that it's still working. No, there is no communication, so there is no internet. So I have to make sure that it's internet. Switching on my internet now. While I wait for the internet to come up, I will be teaching you other things. Okay, while I'm waiting for my internet to come up, so you have to come over here. You need to change here. This is where you tell the system the location that you have connected. Now I am telling the system that this is the very location. I am telling the system that this is a location, not a head office. So here is the how many minutes, how many seconds that the software should transmit. It means that every sales made in every of the branches will report to the server within 10 seconds. Then this is data synchronizing. It means that this is the seconds that the data will synchronize with the central server. But remember, we set up our FTP account here. The Retailman system, or Easy Accounting, or Easy Restaurant, all of them, they are the same thing. During the configuration, they are the same thing. So what happened here is that this is our website, Ezisolution.com. So we have set up FTP account for this particular test purpose only. Now, this is the username and the password is here. Now the internet is connected. I want to test it now. It is connecting now. What it means is this. Inside this very server, we have created folders. Let me show you the folders that must be done. This folder is already created. I'm logging in. Look at it here. I'm logging into the server, to the FTP account. So inside the FTP account, we have created a folder called 01, 02, 03. I created the folder up to the number of the locations, license that you are getting. So here is 30 locations. We have created them. At the end, we are going to create this one called Artbox in this place. And how to create a folder is just after you have logged into the FTP account, you just click in here, click a folder. Then let's say 31. Then I mark all this side, mark this side, then I'll create. Now I have 31 here. So these are the folders you are going to create on your FTP server. I have my 31. All this communication came from the server. The server transmits all this file. So now I don't need here anymore. That is all you need. I am exiting the FTP. So right inside the system here, all we want is that you're putting the username, the FTP account, that's the web address of the FTP, then the username and the password. Then you test. You choose the option you want here, whichever one you like, you choose. Now, once you are done with these settings, you save it. Although you don't need to save because you have done it in the head office. Is this copy that I have in the head office that come up here. Then I move down here. Then change it here. That is a remote location. No longer select the particular location that you are using and tell the system that it is a remote location, no longer the head office, which is this. Now I save. Now you are going to mark the files that you want the system to be communicating, to be transmitting at all times. So I want the system to synchronize the stock file. I want the system to synchronize the stock quantity file. I want the system to synchronize history. Then these are the things I want the system to synchronize. I want when there's a change in the company name, it should synchronize. All these settings should have been done in the server. Now here it depends on the type of business. Now I'm not transmitting serial file because this application I set up for test is actually for free stations or gas company, gas station. So this is for gas station. So we don't need all this equivalent part number. We don't need all this one menu, quick menu. We don't need all this to synchronize with branches. We don't need that. So here you choose the transfer type. We have two types of transfer. When you choose this particular transfer, it means that what you are choosing, you want the system to be able to recognize when you transfer, the other side have to accept the transfer for it to go in. But if you remove this, it becomes one-way transfer. When you transfer, it adds to stock direct. So I'm using this. Now, but remember, whatever settings you are having in the location side must be set from the server. Because if you don't set them from the server, then this will send it, but the server will not import it. So you have to have the settings, or you may choose to mark all of them in the server, then not choose the one that your branches will be transmitting. The less you have, the faster the transfer and transmission goes. Thank you. Then we are done. Okay, we come back again. Then you will need to open the folder of the Retailman. Right click and go to the folder. Then you look for a file called RetailmanSync. This very RetailmanSync is the main folder that you need. Although I have it, I have sent it to the desktop shortcut to the desktop. Let me be sure that it's this very one. Okay, look at it here. So this is the shortcut. You send the shortcut from inside the folder. Now, this very one shortcut is what you need to configure to once your system is booted, it automatically comes up and start functioning immediately. And how do you do that? You copy it. Then you click Window plus R. Window plus R. Then here you type. This small run icon will come up. You now type shell. Double column, startup. Then you open. What you need to do is to right click and paste it. Now, once we paste, my antivirus is trying to, I think that should allow, you will paste it here. I will say allow, don't block it. Now, as long you are having it inside here, it means that anytime you're on this system, it will automatically boot up. It will boot. So it means whenever I on it, it automatically come up. And when it come up, it normally go inside here and hide inside here. Go here. Look at it inside here. So I can double click on it actually from here. Okay, it's already transmitting. Now that it's on, it's transmitting already. So from here, you will see it transmitting. Okay, so with this now, what it does that any transaction that is made from this place will be automatically transferred to your server. So if I'm making sales now, Okay, I've set up a password for self, which is A. Then I can make my sales. The only product they have here is gas. So let's say somebody buying 3 kg, the dollar amount appear. I place my F3, then I pay how the money was paid. That's all. The next customer, L, then this one is buying 10, then here, then I choose, then I pay. Then if it's new to a customer's name, okay, let's continue. I'm removing this L, L, A, okay, L, then 6 kg, then I click here, then you pay, L, then 12 kg, then I click here. Now the person is paying off $4 as cash, then he paying the remaining one like this, then you pay. Now all this says is automatically being transmitted to the head office, and the head office is viewing the report from their own location. Now from the remote location where you are, you can only view the sales of your own branch. You cannot see the sales of other locations. Like every other location, it's only the head office can see the sales of all the locations, but the branch office or the warehouse can only see their own transactions. But you need to be in the head office to be able to see all the transactions of all the locations. So this is it. So let's say I want to check my sales, I want to view the report. I can view the report of this daily location only. So many reports, daily sales report, total, okay, depending on the type of report you want to view. Staff sales report, you can narrow it to a particular staff, or you can view all the staff. Depending whatever you select here is what the system is going to give you the report. So it's one staff that I've been selling, that's why you can see one. So this is the multi-location license. Then from the head office, they can view the stock quantity of all the location. Then now the branch here, you can also see the quantities of all your branches, and it can be set up the location here. Like when we go to stock, then the location can see the stock available in any other locations, but when they are making sales, it deducts from their own location. So that is how to set up multi-location from the remote location. That is what I have just done. So thank you for watching, and don't forget, whenever you want to order your license, you visit guide you whenever to assist you.